Imagine a world where just one person can create $1 billion company. Now, Sam Altman, the founder of OpenAI and ChatGPT, he thinks that AI is going to make this once unimaginable dream an actual reality, all thanks to AI. The business world is undergoing a once-in-a-lifetime shift, and it is all because of the AI revolution. I don't know about $1 billion, honestly, but I do think that right now, right this moment, thanks to AI, it will be possible to build a substantial business online, all as a one-man band. And that's because AI allows you to supercharge 6 key areas of your business that in the past, it would have taken a ton of time and extra personnel, whether you were hiring a staff or whether you're hiring outsourcers, would have been very challenging to do as just a single person. But now it's possible. And I can tell you, by the way, having run both one-man businesses and large teams, we've had businesses with up to 100 staff over my years. And I can tell you that it's tough trying to strike a balance between the one-man band where you feel like you're just a little overwhelmed. I know that because I've been there and done that, versus having a large team, which can also be overwhelming, just trying to manage your team. And now, because of AI, we can strike a perfect balance in between. And if you stick around to the end, you're going to have the precise roadmap that will allow you to harness AI and launch a thriving single-person business, even if you're just starting from scratch. Before we get into it, you should know that AI is at its most powerful when you team up with it. Most people don't end up winning with AI because they like to just try to let it do everything without any human guidance. For example, using ChatGPT is a prime example. You log into ChatGPT and you just say, hey, write me an article. It'll follow your instructions, but if you don't guide it properly, you're gonna get boring, bland, not helpful content. Think of AI as your brilliant, super powerful business co-founder who you're collaborating with, not as some widget that you set up in the background and then is on autopilot, right? Think of it as a co-founder or co-worker, and you're going to interact and collaborate with it. Now, the first area that you can use AI in is right at the start, and that is in the area of research. The first thing you need to do when you're launching a new business is research. You need to learn all about your competitors. You need to learn who is your ideal customer. You need to learn about industry trends in terms of what else is being sold on the market and what are things that are brand new, and a lot more. And the better you are at research, the more likely it is that you'll succeed. And Fortune 5 companies actually pay consultants millions of dollars. As an example, they'll go out and conduct market research for these large companies and get paid millions just to help instruct them on what to do with that research so that they can go out and launch new product lines and things like that. Now, thanks to AI, you have access to the same level of research right in your back pocket, and you can use it to hit the market 10 times faster than in the past. You can use tools like, I'll show you in a second here, we have a tool called Awesome, and you can get world-class research before you launch your next product. So Awesome is an AI tool that you can use to do research for you. So if you're thinking about trying to go into a new niche market, or a niche market, however you want to pronounce it, you can use this to learn all about it. Or let's say you want to launch a new product line or something that you want to, a new thing you want to introduce in your business. You can come here to Awesome and you can see right at the top here, they say, cut your research time from weeks to seconds. That's a pretty good tagline. And so you just sign up and it'll give you incredible insights in terms of learning about your market, learning about product research, learning about who your customers are and what the ideal customer is for your business. And this is used to be very expensive to hire consultants to do this kind of work for you in the past. And now with Awesome, you can do it at the couple clicks of a mouse. Now moving on, that is to area number 2 in our 6 areas of automation, and that is with low ticket offers. So after you conduct your research in Awesome, it's time to come up with what you're going to sell. What is your low ticket offer? Meaning selling something that's inexpensive and easy to capture first time customers. Now, usually a low ticket offer is something that is under $100 And then later, you can sell them more stuff. That'll be the plan here in our new one-person business using AI. So we're going to use AI to research the market. Step 2, we're going to then go in and launch a low-ticket product using the research and the knowledge we got from OSAM. And most of your attention should be on your high-ticket offer later. That's where most of your money's going to come from. But to start, you got to start somewhere and start with low-ticket, inexpensive products to begin with. And then when you're acquiring customers, like what I will often do with a low-ticket product is I'll sell a product that's inexpensive, again, under $100. And my goal is to just break even. So if I spend money on ads or affiliates or wherever I'm getting my traffic, I like to basically break even to acquire customers. And some people would think that's, especially if you're newer as an entrepreneur, you might think that's a little weird. Why would you just want to break even? Then I'm just trading dollars, right? Dollar out, dollar in, I'm making nothing, I'm working for free. It's incredible when you capture these customers to then sell them more stuff and sell them more expensive stuff, sell them things that have recurring billing. But you have to first capture them as a customer and get them in touch with you and bonding with you as a brand. Now, AI can actually take care of your low ticket offer. It can actually make it. So you can put your heart and soul into building a higher ticket offer and figuring out how to make more and more stuff. And you let AI make all of that stuff for you. Now, my favorite tool to do this, can anybody guess what it might be? That's PushButton AI. So PushButton AI is my tool that uses AI to create an entire business from bottom to top. And it's especially good at creating these low ticket offers to capture customers for the first time. And so with PushButton AI, you can build an entire course. So I like to offer courses in any niche market, any kind of business. I like to offer inexpensive, cheap courses is my front end product to lure my leads, lure my customers in, and then break even on capturing them as a first customer. And you can use PushButton AI to build the whole thing for you. It'll make your entire low ticket product completely hands-free, done for you. And I'm not going to get into a big pitch at the moment, but if you're interested in that, you can always head over and get a demo of it. Right now it's closed to the public at the time I'm recording this, but you can get a demo, and if it's a good fit for you and for us, we may invite you in to be part of our early access beta program. So to check that out, you're going to want to go to pushbutton.ai/demo. That's pushbutton.ai/demo. Once you're acquiring these customers, we're going to move on to doing outbound sales, right? So we've used AI to do our research. We've used AI to build our low ticket product. And now we're going to use AI to actually do our sales. And you can actually create agents with AI that will do outbound contact by email, even by phone. And if you want to make serious profit with your business, then you should invest in a sales team. I know because we have an entire sales team in our businesses, and they produce a lot of additional revenue for our companies. And that's moving beyond just traditional like email and web page based marketing and moving it over to the phone, moving it over into Zoom and live sales environments. And this makes a lot of money. But in the past, this would have been very difficult because you would have had to hire humans, train the humans, go through maybe hiring 3 or 4 different salespeople before you find the one good one. But now, thanks to AI, it all changes. You can actually build an entire outbound sales force with AI. You actually work like the sales manager, and you manage an AI team of salesmen, and they can actually be on the front lines, driving thousands of leads and thousands of dollars in sales for your business. So you can do this same thing with a site I'm going to show you in just a moment. It can actually create an entire sales team using AI. There's 2 tools I'm going to show you. One of them actually does outbound sales by email, by instant message, and other forms of contact. And then there's a second tool I'm going to show you where you can actually have a team of outbound callers, where the AI will actually make outbound calls for you. So let's take a look at these 2 tools. So the first one I want to show you here is Artisan. And with Artisan, that you have, so you can see here, you have Ava, the sales rep, Liam, the marketer, and you create these agents, basically, which they call artisans, and they're digital workers who do all these kinds of tasks. So there's a bunch of different ones that you can fire up, and they can do these tasks for you. But the other thing I want to show you here is something called SynthFlow. And these are outbound voice agents, and they can actually make outbound voice calls for you. And it's very shocking how good they actually are. And in fact, actually, I don't think I can share the audio with you here, but they can do outbound phone calls and they're really good. So you can learn more about these. We'll put links in the description down below. But again, the two of these it's artisan.co and synthflow.ai. Okay? And these can become your AI sales force. Whereas I've had to hire humans, train them, staff them up, and do everything that comes with that. You can run a one-man show or one-woman show and use AI agents instead. And they're pretty darn good, I gotta say. And they're improving every single day. It seems like there's a new breakthrough in these live AI agents, okay? Now, the fourth area that you're gonna have to work in is advertisements, right? You've gotta attract visitors to your website, and usually that's done with ads. And a few months ago, marketer Neil Patel, he ran a $7 million ad experiment. I've talked about this on the channel before, and he actually used AI-generated ads and human ads and did a split test. He pit them against each other to see which side would win. Would the human ads win or would AI ads win? And you may have seen me talk about this before, so you might actually already know the answer. But he put them head to head, humans versus AIs. Who won? The humans actually won. The humans won. Why would I tell you this? I'm like an AI guy. I'm all about AI. I have my own AI company. Why would I tell you the humans beat the AI? That's because there's a secret here. A third group of ads were created, and that is where both humans and an AI collaborated. They combined their work. They had both humans and AI involved, so it wasn't 100% AI and it wasn't human. It was like the humans guiding the AI, basically. That is the group that won. It's a trick question. So it's like the secret, sneaky trick question was the third group. The collaboration beat AI and it beat humans by a long way. So that is the way to do it. And as a solo founder in a business, you're gonna get so much more out of your paid ad campaigns if you collaborate with AI, because there are tools, and I'm gonna show you in a moment, there's a tool that you can use to create all of your ad creative. But what you'll wanna do is you're just gonna need to guide it, that's all. You'll look at what it gives you and then adjust it, give it different suggestions, and guide it through the process. And if you do that, you're gonna get phenomenal results. And so let's take a look at that tool next. And we've covered this on the channel more in depth in the past, and that is adcreative.ai. At adcreative.ai, you can see here, it's showing lots of examples. There's an ad right there done by AI, but there are tons of great examples. And huge brands are doing this, by the way. This isn't just like a weird company doing this. There are massive brands using this tool now to automate their ad creatives. So you can learn a lot more about it. You can check it out at adcreative.ai, and it will make your ads for you. So you don't have to go out and find human ad creative people to hire. It will do it for you, and you just guide it. So you can say, hey, I want it to have this, I don't want it to have that. You just work with it and adapt and adjust. That's how you're gonna get the best results. Now, one of the things that I wanna share when it comes to ads is in today's marketing world, creative is really important. It didn't used to be as important. It used to, some of the things like if you were running Facebook ads, some of the things that were more important were like your targeting and all the little tricks and things you could do in Facebook ad accounts and settings and things like that. But today, in the modern marketing world, your ad creative is really important now. And I might have given different advice 5 years ago when it comes to this, but now ad creative is everything. And the more different kinds of ad creatives you test, the better your results are going to be. You have to really put a lot of different things out there, and sometimes it's surprising. And that's your images, your videos, the texts, that kind of stuff that goes in your ad. And you might be surprised sometimes at which ones win, actually. But you got to test a lot of creative, and using that tool I just showed you, it unlocks the door for you to be able to do that as a one-man or one-woman show. Now, the fifth area that AI can help you is in content distribution, okay? Now, if you want to scale your one-person business and you want to actually make a big business, you want to build a 7-figure business as a one-person business, you're going to need to be doing content marketing, and you need to do a lot of it. Now, the problem is taking content and distributing it all over the place on all the different platforms, because there's so many places. I know, because I can't even keep up with all the places that I should be distributing my content. And one person just can't do it. And that's why businesses hire social media teams. Like, larger businesses have entire teams of people, and all they do is manage social media. Or you have to hire expensive agencies or outside vendors. But now, what if you could do that yourself using AI? Now, AI makes it easier than ever to take your content and redistribute it across all the different channels that are out there. And let's say you have a longer video or a podcast that you've done, and you want to get it cleaned up, trimmed up into shorter pieces, and you want to spread them out on TikTok, for example, or maybe on Instagram. Ordinarily, you'd have to hire an editor and go through a bunch of hassle to do that. But now I want to show you a tool called Opus. It's opus.clip, and you can drop in one long video and it will do this for you. So you just have one long video that you can create yourself, or you can even make your video with AI, and then you pop the long video into Opus and it clips it all up so you can distribute it to all the places where short video is valuable, like, again, TikTok, Instagram, even Twitter to some degree. And so let's take a look at this tool. So you can see this at opus.pro is where you can see this. And you just take one video and you can put it into a whole bunch of clips, okay? So there's a lot of different uses for this. I have seen other people borrowing content from other people and redistributing it this way, like taking one long video and breaking it up. But mostly it should be used for videos that you're creating. So that's Opus Clip. And then the other tool I wanted to show you is this one, autorepurpose.ai. It does a similar thing, okay? So you can take your YouTube videos, and then it will create Twitter threads, LinkedIn posts, newsletters, and a whole lot more. All you got to do is make one video on YouTube, and then it does the rest. And this is something I'm really interested in, this tool. It's something that I'm going to be doing some testing with. So we may come back and talk more about this tool in a future episode. Again, it just takes a single video that you upload to YouTube, and then it creates content for you everywhere automatically. And ordinarily, that would take a lot of effort. You might have one or two interns or staff members dedicated just to doing this. And now with this tool, you can do it all with AI. And we're going to come into our final area that you can run a one-person business with, and that is the world of SEO, also known as search engine optimization. It's getting free traffic from Google, not just Google. It's worth getting traffic from Bing and other smaller search engines too. And SEO is a vital pillar of a growing, profitable business. And if you want to scale to 7 figures and beyond, you have to use SEO strategies to get your business ranking. Now, normally that would be bad news, because if you're a solo founder, you'd have to do a lot of work. And either you're going to end up hiring expensive SEO agencies, or you're going to be able to churn out lots of content and do all this work yourself. And it's just not sustainable. So either it's going to be expensive or going to take a lot of time. But now you have other solutions. Now, what I do for this strategy on how I do SEO is I do what are called 10 pillar posts. So we do a ton of research where we dig in, we find 10 of the most common problems and goals in our market. What are the goals that our marketplace is trying to achieve, the problems that they're trying to solve, and then we write very comprehensive articles, one for each of the problem or goal that our audience or our customers might have. And we'll create 10 of these. They're called pillar posts. And they're usually very large, 3,000 to as much as 5,000 words of content. You usually want lots of nice images, videos, a lot of great content. And you need to make 10 of these to do SEO properly. Then you have to do a bunch of research and figure out what's called your topic map. So that you know all the different keyword phrases that you want to rank for in the search engines, and you understand how to structure your articles to do that, okay? Then once you have your topic map, you need to be putting out a blog post every single day. And you're gonna have to do this for months in order to get rankings in the search engines. And we do this automatically, by the way. Everything I just described, we do it for you in PushButton AI. Again, a little plug for my tool, pushbutton.ai/demo is where you can learn more. And we have things, we call them traffic packs. And it actually does everything I just described automatically for you. So it does all the research, digs in, finds the 10 biggest problems or goals that your audience or your customers might have. It then creates 10 pillar posts, creates your topic map. It does interlinking between your posts in a way that gets your rankings in the search engines, and then it blogs every single day on your behalf, all automated. So we do this, again, it's one of the features inside PushButton.ai. You can find out more at PushButton.ai/demo. But yeah, that's how we do it, and PushButton AI can automate that and do it for you, okay? Now, the idea of a one-person business, it's an attractive thing. It's like the ultimate thing. It's ultimate freedom, becoming the ultimate authority in your life, being in control, like being the captain of your destiny, right? You're the one-man show making a ton of money. Things are efficient, things are systemized. And up until recently, honestly, that wasn't very obtainable. It just wasn't obtainable for an average, everyday person. Sure, you could make a lot of money on your own, but most people, you'd be like a freelancer or what they call a solopreneur, right? You might be able to make 6 figures as a solopreneur. And up until just recently, being able to scale that up to a 7-figure or bigger business as a one-man show, it just wasn't very realistic. But now you have solutions where you can do just that. If you use these tools properly, you can break away from the ordinary limitations of being a one-person show. And now, thanks to AI, everything's changed. So it's the ultimate equalizer. You now are empowered to be a one-man show. If you use all these tools properly, you can get 10 times more work done as a solopreneur. And here's the thing, the AI revolution is just getting started. And if you embrace it now and you get ahead of the curve, it's unimaginable what's ahead of us. With AI, if you now embrace it, you now understand it, and you start using it to run your one-person business, you're going to be in a position to take advantage of all of the breakthroughs that are coming just around the corner. And take the leap. Join me, launch your business in the AI revolution, and do all these things you've always been thinking about, because now you can. And you have the odds of success like never before, all thanks to AI. And now, if you want more training on how to use AI tools like the ones I just showed you, make sure you subscribe to the channel. You'll see a link down below, red button, you can click it. Make sure you hit the notification bell, tell YouTube you want to get all of our messages, and subscribe to the channel so that you can be notified next time we release training just like this. And if we gave you some value today, if you learned a little something or you got some use out of the resources I showed, please tap that like button. I will be eternally grateful, because it feeds the YouTube algorithm and it helps YouTube understand that they should push this content out to more and more people. And with that, we're going to wrap things up. Thank you for spending some time with me, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now. So for those of you who are not yet a PushButton AI customer, then you need to check this out. And all you need to do is go to pushbutton.ai/demo, pushbutton.ai/demo, and you can get a live one-on-one appointment to get on Zoom and see this powerful technology in action. And with PushButton AI, it will build an entire business from bottom to top. Everything you need, from your domain name to your logo to videos to audio lessons, an entire course that you can sell as your own, a 30-day email sequence that it writes. You can send a daily email for 30 days, all written by AI, and a whole lot more. It writes your sales page. If you're not sure how to write an expert sales page to convince people to buy stuff, it writes it for you. It writes a free report that you can give away to get subscribers to your list. It even creates and writes the opt-in subscription page to get people to subscribe to get the free report. And it goes on and on and on. It even writes your first 10 blog posts for you, and it can do so much more. Social media posts, ads, all of these things are done, and all you have to do is answer a couple of questions and push a button. Now, PushButton AI is not available to the public at the time of recording this video, and the only way to get in is by invite to our behind-the-scenes beta access. And during your live demo, we'll show you the technology. We'll actually work with you to actually map out an entire course that you could sell as your own. We'll outline the course with you together on the one-on-one Zoom call. And then If you so decide, if you're a good fit, you can come in, join our PushButton AI beta program, and be in business with that very course by the next day. Go to pushbutton.ai/demo to figure out if this powerful technology is right for you. You can register there. You'll book an appointment in the calendar. Be sure you show up. Our team will be very excited to meet you and show you how the tech works, outline your new course for you, and hopefully it's a fit.